Hey, folk. You're just in time. Thank you for the good luck.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Up until a few seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone in the room and then watch cartoons. But then, well, you know how I do love a captive
I
audience.
don't even think that first fight matters.
Just warming you up,
It's weird because people like totally reset over it.
from Blackgate
Maybe it does.
Facility, with a combined sentence of 750. Ding, 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 ding. Round two. On that, gotta run. I got places to go. People
They're like bound to the dialogue for a lot of this anyway.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happening.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Sam. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going
Game, do I enjoy the combat system in the most? I really like the combat system in
I think I'll let you run.
always with the
the entire series.
watching you. Why don't you just come find me? You know it's a trial.
Of course it is.
Everywhere that madman goes, death is sure to follow.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Warning. Security breach in level.
It's really interesting that that hit still connects
Security breach in level.
in that specific situation.
Warning.
Like that guy should totally have hit me before the punch connected, but just like didn't.
These old gargoyles should be able to support my weight if I drag them up to them. Zaz is down, but not for long.
Ah, welcome back, Radiator. Yeah, that did take a while, didn't it?
Batman, you picking this up?
Try the radio. Control should be able to shut down the gate.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber. She never was very bright.
I'm patching you into the guard radio feed.
Supervillains only hire bald men, or do they regularly shave their heads? I think most of them shave.
Behind them. Oh my God, it's Joker. He's free. How'd he break out?
Sorry, feed's down. Comms are up and down like crazy. It's not good. I'll keep trying. Decontamination room. Toxins detected.
Want to try New Game Minus? Alright, well, have fun with that.
Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen,
I do need to revisit New Game Minus, because my time in it is not very good anymore.
This isn't a simple escape attempt. Joker's been planning this.
Over here! Please! Batman's here! Hold on a little longer, Steve. I can't! I'm gonna fall!
Alright, see you later, students. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you for the good luck. Words are hard.
What are you waiting for?
That's gross, but the budget they had developing this game? No, I have no idea. That kind of information generally isn't shared publicly for video games. They're very secretive about budgets. I don't really know why. Dude, again? Seriously? Bro! Oh my god. Alright, hang on. Maybe I can still make this work. Nope. Save a bunch of money. I mean, that's... You could say that about literally any video game ever made. So, yes. more of them? What does that mean?
Quick, get in here before more of them come.
More from them, I see. I mean, that's kind of silly. Like, most people just wouldn't care.
Batman, I'm over here. You came out of no.
And, like, anyone who knows anything about game development wouldn't really feel that way.
Transport system is down. Best I can do is someone's already came in. Sorry.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
Batman, what's happening?
I bet you're wondering how I did it. Was it a clue the great detective
Lame. Yeah, but they would only care because the game was lame. Like, them knowing the budget is just like extra information. It isn't like people. It's the difference between people being like, "Wow, this game sucks," and people being like, "Wow, this game that cost hundreds of millions of dollars to make sucks." Like, it's the important part is that the game sucks. No one actually cares about the number.
I'm grabbing every reference to Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
I should switch to my
Oh
forensics.
boy, more hot takes about video games that we didn't ask for. Yeah, we get it. Everyone has their own opinions on which games in this series are good and which ones are not.
No way you're following us now. Get trapped down here till me and Mr. J are ready for you.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I've got a little something.
Can you find Jason Todd in the asylum? No, you cannot.
Frank got nearly out of the building with the old man. How are they going to tackle the guard? Let's have a listen, shall we? Hey, Frank, where you been?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to do this.
Coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in quick. Get over there. Damn, come on, everyone, cover the main entrance. How many are there, Bowles? Hang on, how the hell do you know what... Bowles! Frank, what are you doing?
How can they be going downhill if they're not making Batman games? That doesn't make any sense.
Quinn! It's clear! Get your ass in!
The two video games that DC are making are explicitly not Batman games.
Bloody with a higher sound Harley.
Batman, how's it?
Sounds like Becky put up a fight. Another valuable boy for the organization.
Please. I got a kid. You don't have to. Thanks. I don't have to. I just want to. Okay, boss says no one gets.
Alright, so let's try not to die this time. Lego Arkham game. I could see some, yeah, that could be interesting. I'd be into that. As much as I can be into Lego games these days.
I suppose I better warn my boys you're all ding 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 dong. Arkham Asylum is now under new management. Here's a quick update on what's going on. Attention, we have an escape.
All very samey. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've played enough Lego games that I don't have a super strong desire to play anymore. But if they made Lego Arkham, that would be, interesting.
It's for his own.
Dude, you suck.
Did you really think it was gonna be that easy, Bat?
Music is fire. I mean, the thing is, the music you remember from Lego games is just the movie music that the game is based on. Most of the time. Like, all the music people love from Lego Batman is just from the Tim Burton movies.
I'm sure it's him over there.
Maybe not all of it, but like a lot of it.
Man, he's over here!
Anyone gonna speedrun the new Google game on the homepage? Is that a thing? People are speedrunning that? I mean, I know people speedrun Google Doodles, so I'm not surprised, but like, are like real people doing that, unironically? Yeah, it's a really good theme. Okay, no soft lock this time. Anime or something? That explains it. That makes sense. That's why people want to speedrun it. Okay. People like their anime shit.
Batman, over here! I saw you clear the room! There was a massacre.
An RPG maker. Interesting.
We apologize for this interruption to our regular broadcast. Jack Ryder is live from the Gotham Bay area with some breaking news.
Wait, do you mean like it looks like an RPG Maker game, or do you mean like it actually looks like it was made with RPG Maker? Important distinction. I feel like that does... Okay, that does answer my question. Never mind. I thought you just repeated the exact same thing you had said, so I wasn't sure, but yeah. Yes, I have a Discord command. As well as a bat Discord command for the bat Discord. Stream my first reaction to it, or don't. I like the or don't option. Let's go with that one. I'm sure it's like great or whatever, but eh.
My control. That's right. Mine. Wait till you see my plans.
There's a supply of explosive.
I've seen worse.
Flash animation. There we go. Now I have a real gold here. Can't they just make it good?
The car.
They could, but the thing is, it costs money to support things like that, and it doesn't really make them money at all anymore. So they just have stopped. Yeah, like that feels optimal, but I don't know if it is optimal. Flash games. There are, if there was like actual Flash games you wanted to play again, there are Flash emulators and like standalone programs and stuff you can use to play Flash games going forward. So it's not like completely dead, it's just like no web browsers or anything want to support it anymore for security reasons.
Punishment for not following this rule is death. No ifs, ands, or buts. Without a rule, secret. I want all the doctors rounded up. Search every inch of the medical building. I mean it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can. If another doctor tries to run and gets out of the building, then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die. Hell, I may do that anyway. Sounds fun.
We're developing Flash content only for it to die. I mean, it's just how it is, tech.
Why does he need the
I mean, you could say the same thing about anyone who worked on N64 games. You know, like imagine spending so much time making N64 games, and now that platform is just dead because, you know, we've moved on. I think I got the talking.
Hello? Is there a doctor in the house?
Yo! Nice. Maybe they'll actually stand up fast. Excellent.
Medical attention.
You're safe now.
I don't know what happened.
Still run Mario 64, and people still play Flash games.
You okay? We're safe.
Just not, it's just a little harder than it used to be.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
That's also true. Developers are like, thank God we don't have to use this garbage tool anymore, because they haven't learned what's wrong with the new tool yet.
That means son of a bit.
Yeah, stunning that guy is definitely the idea. Stand faster. So it's we don't know how to do it consistently, but basically if Batman talks to hostages, they take longer to stand up. Like that's the case in this game and in City.
We're trapped in here. I can sit in here all night, but the doctor ain't looking too good.
Why Batman talks to them sometimes and why he doesn't sometimes, we don't fully understand.
I don't know if you can hear this. Board showing power to fan 1.
Oh, they always took the same amount of time. Yeah, you'll notice if he does. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Whatever, I don't need that riddle scan, so that's fine. If he does talk to them, then he will say you're safe now, and then they'll start standing up. Whereas what just happened here is they started standing up before he spoke to them. There are rumors of everything. Don't spread rumors. Just it's annoying.
Will all patients please remain calm?
Like there have been so many rumors about so many DC movies and DC video games and shit, and it's just like all of it's probably bullshit. So just like don't even bother sharing it, honestly.
The brain are related to the length of psychotic episodes.
Batman!
Oh, what the hell?
So yeah, Zatanna, Magic Girl, woo, so exciting.
What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day? Get the hell out!
When did I start speedrunning Batman? In 2017. So a little over 4 years ago.
Full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Oh, I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got 2 old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified you'll
Fight animation slow-mo so slow. Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Well, let's just say he's going to be a surprise.
Am I gonna watch the new Suicide Squad movie? Not when it immediately comes out, but I'll probably end up watching it at some point. Unless people say it's terrible, in which case I won't bother.
Everyone knows the stories of various
I have done exactly as you've asked.
Look, you think I care? Stop your whining
Seen
and
the trailer? Yes, I have. Admin for Batman on Speedrun.com. Admin isn't the correct term, but yeah, I'm a moderator for the Arkham leaderboards.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you.
please remain calm and move slowly to their accommodation. Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you.
He's in here somewhere.
The cat thing? I have no idea. I watched the trailer like once and didn't really pay that much attention to it, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, Bats. Boom! Only kidding.
Why did I choose NMS over cheat percent? Well, I'm already 3rd place in this. And I feel like if I like kept grinding this back in the day, I could have gotten world record if I wasn't like a loser and got like really frustrated with the category. And I am a way better speedrunner now, so I want to see if I can improve it. Maybe actually get the world record. I've also haven't held a real world record in Asylum yet, so that would be cool as well. I choose NMS easy instead of NMS hard because I don't hate myself that much.
Help me, Batman! No!
It's kind of stupid how much time save I have on this.
I'm sorry, Jake.
Like, honestly.
Barbara.
I feel like sub 140 should be no problem. Well, not no problem, but, you know, relatively easy. Beyond that, we'll see, I guess.
Father, you should have stood up to him, son. Like a man.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat those words big time. Which one's risk is better? I generally prefer... Honestly, it depends on the game. So for City, I definitely prefer any percent, because the City glitches are really fun. But for this game, for some reason, I actually prefer glitchless. I'm not sure what it is, but I just like... I don't know, like zips aren't that interesting to me in this game. Like 10 runs. I mean, 10 runs is kind of no problem. I just don't want it to take like 600, you know? Whoa! Okay, that was close. Game is, yeah, I mean, when you're playing through it the first time, you're taking your time, you're looking at stuff, so it takes a while. And you're like collecting all the Riddler stuff you see, but if you actually like are playing through it purposely and have already known what's going on, it's not the longest game. Be the guys last on every board? Hell yeah. Oh, I definitely prefer glitchless 100%. No question about that. The, like, 100% route with glitches is really weird. I also don't like that trophy duping is technically optimal, so I just don't do it.
It wasn't Gordon. Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
Are you lost, little bat? Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind?
You can count the pixels on this texture.
Just roll with it, bats.
I mean, they're like blurry as hell, but still you can kind of tell what's going on. I mean, that's not the bad part. The bad part is that Riddler dialogue will just happen randomly at some point, and it could happen like when you're trying to leave a room, and then you have to wait for that Riddler dialogue to end before you can actually leave.
Take a look.
That's gross. If we could like consistently dupe, it would be good, because then we could like control how many trophies we get and set it up in a way where it won't screw us over. But
he wants the old man kept safe from Batman. Anyone gets near him.
Good luck with that. No, it's not. Yeah, that's the other thing. The only reason it's even viable is because of the tracker. Tomato tried to do a couple runs with trophy duping before the tracker was a thing, and like he screwed up all of them.
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just died for what
Smaller than City? I mean, glitchless in this game is actually longer than City glitchless.
I've got a shiny prize.
But no, it's not that. Like I said, it's just the glitches in this game just don't really do it for me. They're not as interesting or varied. Just a lot of zips. I mean, I like collecting stuff. That's a highly unpopular opinion, but I really do. Like, if I'm enjoying the game, it's kind of fun to like go around and grab everything. I mean, this game he is literally just a collectathon, sure, but in City and Night, there's a lot more. Like, there's the hostage rooms in City, and there's the puzzle rooms and races in Night, which I think are kind of cool.
I've seen worse.
Oracle.
Would I ever run any Lego games? Ever? Maybe. Anytime soon? Definitely not. Supposedly they're good speed games, but I have too much on my plate right now. I'm not really looking at any new things. New speed games right now. The feathers, yeah. So that's sort of the flip side of that, is sometimes it's not fun to collect things. It really depends on the game. I was like thinking, hey, maybe I'll 100% the Assassin's Creed games while I'm going through them. And then I remembered the flags in the first Assassin's Creed game, and I'm like, on second thought, nah.
I found a cave entrance, and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
Do any glitches? Yes, there are. Well, there are skips, at least. I don't know about any, like, actual tech. Hit enter too early, classic. Where you try and hit backspace. I do that all the time. Or I'm trying to hit, like...
Disabling countermeasures. Security deactivated.
Something else. Kept your old PS3 account, you'd have the platinum for it already? Ah. Luckily, I still have mine. The only platinum I had was Asylum, though. I thought I platinumed at least one other game. But apparently not. I thought I did Uncharted 3 at some point, but that game has a lot of multiplayer achievements, I think. And also, what did I do? I beat the game on the highest difficulty, which was pretty cool, because I didn't really do that in any game for the longest time. Because I didn't.
She was heading to the mansion with the cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Beyond Two Souls. Were there like actual achievements for that game, or did you just beat the game to get all the trophies? It's one of those like story games. Favorite Assassin's Creed game? I'd have to go with Odyssey. Although I haven't played them all yet. I'm working on that right now. I'm like, I want to say at least halfway through Assassin's Creed 3. I don't really have a good sense of how long that game is, though. So I don't know how far in I am. Oh, damn it. I knew I felt like there wasn't enough guys. It's hard to tell when you get double hits.
I've been digging deeper into Dr.
So DLC. Yeah, I don't even have all the achievements for City, and I have like over 2,000 hours in the game, so no judgment there.
Hey, this is weird.
Yes, I am. I've
hacked into her email.
How far am I?
2 mails stand out.
I actually haven't played it in the last couple days because I've been preoccupied.
Like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment.
Yo, that's not what I wanted.
A message from Joker. Well,
Okay, that jump sucks.
it's a long thread.
It's very well. Did it?
Begging to stop the experiment says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby, and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you. I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
Remaster. The remaster is actually not great, unfortunately. Kind of a shame. There's a lot of like weird lighting issues. Like people's eyes in particular just don't look right, and skin doesn't look right either. Worse than that though, every single time you go to a viewpoint, there's music that plays while you're on the viewpoint, but that music never stops until you either quit the game or like leave the Animus. It's so annoying. I hate it so much, so I just don't use the viewpoints at all, even though I really like climbing buildings and doing those. It's just so obnoxious. Zack Snyder's version of Justice League? Yes, I did. It was alright.
Covering your movements. But be careful. Those loose cannons. Itchy trigger fingers and...
Hey Cal, it's going alright. I beat the remaster, but I only had 16, and I also played a good amount of the, like, Washington DLC. Whoop. Really? Wow, what do you do? I guess you just time it after the shot. That is super lame. Jesus. Okay, moving on. Trying Unity. I did try Unity. I was not into it, but I'm gonna give it another shot. I remember being very annoyed because in all the advertising for the game, they made it very clear that they stopped doing stealth auto-fail missions. And then they had stealth auto-fail missions, and I'm like, God fucking damn it, I hate this shit.
Joker here. Well, I'll pay for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news, she's not sorry. She's in the document somewhere in the mansion.
Yeah, I'll get up to it. I gotta finish 3 and then replay 4. Can I get some health back? Nope. All right then. I guess we're just gonna wing it. I mean, I was already gonna wing it, but we're gonna have to like extra wing it. Oh, good. Complications. Oregon. Black Flag. Pirates. The one everyone says is their favorite. But I don't think it's actually aged that well, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I have all the games, I just haven't played them all yet.
Thanks.
Basically everything between 4 and Odyssey I have not played. Meaningfully.
Going after the
Turn to Arkham remasters or how you remaster games. By doing a shit job and making the game look worse. Yeah, I agree.
They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough.
I actually did not yet, but I will have to play that as well.
One way or another.
I just never got around to it, I guess. Because I don't know if I finished my thought earlier, but I played the Washington DLC a bit and got like super bored of it. And then I just kind of forgot about the game for a while. It also didn't help that it's like hidden as an option in Steam. Like it's not, if it was a separate game in Steam, then I would remember that I own it and that I should play it, but I keep forgetting it's even there.
Oracle, I'm on.
Joker was right here. Over there.
What? What was that? Why did that work? I'm not complaining, but weird. God. I know you're joking, but like people are gonna take this seriously and start an argument about it, so just like let's not. I like that you can get this camera. Imagine like seeing that flying towards you at that speed. That'd be terrifying. Don't forget Dragon Age Origins and Rayman Origins and Call of Duty Origins. That doesn't exist yet, but mark my words, it will one day.
Welcome to the Arkham Library. This is so important. Here, there. Now to try anyone. Crazy! Congratulations! Now all you have to do is roll downstairs and save the helpless hostages.
Ratchet and Clank Origins? Oh god. That's what they should have called the PS4 game, instead of just calling it Ratchet and Clank. Should have called it Ratchet and Clank Origins.
2 minutes, and the giggle gas goes boom, permanently cheering up those miserable doctors.
Oh, and of course, don't forget X-Men Origins Wolverine. Can't forget that one. Pac-Man Origins? Is that real? Probably not. I hope not. Hey, Josh Tron. My day's going alright. Wolverine game is amazing. So I've heard. I want to get a chance to play it at some point, but I also don't want to, like, spend money on things. So, as you can see, I am conflicted.
Not the formula.
If it was on Steam and went on, like, a Steam summer sale, I'd probably buy it in a heartbeat, but licensing or whatever. Is that game, is there even a PC version? I know it's, like, impossible to obtain if there is one, but I can't remember if one actually exists or if... Speaking of which, I know no one asked, but I'm still salty that Captain America Super Soldier's PC port was canceled. and the game never came to PC. I would actually love to play that game at 60 FPS. Alright, see you, Radiator. Thanks for hanging out.
Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
Chose the wrong submission for ESA. They sure don't know what they missed.
Please, there's no need for this.
Actually, they do. I told them. It was 2 hours of throwing an oversized frisbee at people. They know exactly what they missed.
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
It's a boost on Series X. It's not backwards compatible.
Come on, kid, this way.
Unfortunately, I checked. Because I want to get rid of my 360, so I was like, if I could get, maybe if I got a Series X, I could play it, but nope. And I am sad.
Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that?
It also would just be cool to like actually be able to toy around with the game.
I'm sorry.
With like cheats and stuff. Because I have a theory about a skip. If there's a way I could, like if I could find a way to clip through walls, I'm pretty sure you could skip a huge chunk of the game. But I won't know until we actually find the skip because I can't just like no clip to test it.
I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong with it.
But I'm probably never gonna find a way to clip through walls in that games anyway. Because that game is annoyingly rigid. Do another Captain America run? Probably not, honestly. I'm kind of like, I'm satisfied with what I accomplished in the game, and I don't really see myself doing anything more with it unless there's actually some real tech found that makes the run more interesting. $1,000 on a dev kit? That's optimistic. Only 5,000? That's a steal. Oh, that reminds me. So the Captain America game was made in the same engine as a... Wow, okay. It was made in the same engine as a Ghostbusters video game that is on PC, so I should see if they've done any, like, modding work for that game. I highly doubt it, but it's worth a try. Dark Watch? Oh my god, don't even get me started on Dark Watch, dude. Maybe I should actually try to play that game again. Like, not necessarily on stream, just in general. And, like, actually have game audio. So maybe I can know how to play the game. Wasn't so expensive for... Yeah, it's unfortunately not easy to obtain. Well, not difficult, like, it's on the more expensive side. Took world record the other day. Oh, really? Interesting. Endings in this game mean? It means absolutely nothing. It's just a fun Easter egg. I mean, I guess it's like sort of hinting to various plot points in future games, but I don't think it really... Iron Man 2 video games next step? Hell yeah. I actually really want to play all those like Marvel movie tie-in games because I've never played any of them aside from Captain America, and I played the Fantastic Four video games. But like I'm sure most of them are awful.
Oh, there you are.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me.
Oh, and I played Spider-Man 3, that's true.
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood.
Whatever. Damn Zaz. Dodging my batarang.
You monster, you...
Like 600. Only 600? That's like high-value merchandise. Those dev kits tend to have like stuff on them as well. Marvel Hulk. Oh, I played that one. I guess I have played some of these games. Batman Begins. Batman Begins is on my list. I played Web of Shadows a little bit, but I played it like a year ago for the first time, and I feel like that game has not aged very well. It was more than a year ago. It was actually quite a while ago, but it was like recently as opposed to like when it came out. But yeah, there's a lot of Spider-Man games that people say are good. But those are some of them. When Shattered Dimensions came out, I didn't care because I was a dumb kid, and basically if a video game wasn't open world, I didn't care at all. So I'm single-handedly responsible for all AAA games being like shitty open world games now. Sorry about that. But anyway, what that meant is I didn't play Shattered Dimensions.
Questioning the boss again? He's done nothing but whine. He's here!
3 Spider-Man games that are definitely good, 3 that are definitely bad, and the rest are all controversial. Dare I ask which 3? I know what 2 of them are. I don't know what, I know what 2 of the good ones are. I don't know which ones are considered bad. Actually, I guess Shattered Dimensions is probably the 3rd good one. So. An active IL community. That's nice.
Dead? Think so.
2, I would assume PS4 and Spider-Man 2. That would be my guess at which ones are considered the good ones. Would I play it on stream? Probably not. I don't like I play tons of casual games, but I tend not to stream it just because I like to play games on my own time, at my own pace, and it's hard to do that when you're streaming and trying to be entertaining and all that. If I intended to speedrun it, maybe I would, but like hard to find again. Licensing, yeah. Always is, huh? Just be funny. Yeah, that's very easy. Alright, see ya, Opaque Jake. Thanks for hanging out.
He's taken.
When you turn the music down this game, it really goes down. It's like kind of surprised by how quiet it is. It works for me though. The guy in the cage behind me. Okay, so that's Clayface, and if you mean the guy up there, that is obviously the Arkham Knight. I see. Okay. Is Edge of Time the one that came after Shadow Dimensions? It is. Okay. Web of Shadows is considered a bad one. Interesting. Friend or foe, that makes perfect sense. And Spider-Man 2 on PC. Okay. And Spider-Man video games kind of suck, don't they? I mean, a lot of them do. This is good. When did you play Web of Shadows? Like how recently? Just out of curiosity, for an extra data point on this.
Patient pacification system deactivated.
So apparently there are some people who are very into Spider-Man games that were not huge fans of PS4. Years ago. Okay.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself.
Shadows on PS2. Oh god, that game came to PS2? Yoinks.
Don't fear, that's cheating, Bats. Time to turn. A girl can have hours of fun with a toy like that.
Yeah, I know it wasn't just on PS2. I'm surprised that there was a PS2 version. Multi-platform in that era was like the fucking Wild West.
Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out.
On PSP too. Yeah, that I actually believe, weirdly. And I'm not surprised by. A movie pretending to be a game, but in a bad way. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, but I don't think that's the biggest problem with Marvel's Avengers.
Come on, keep up. You getting tired? Let me give you a little help.
I can play Warzone with randos. They always have trash mics. That kind of sounds like a you problem, to be honest. No, it wasn't too rushed. It was just, I mean, maybe it was, I don't know. But, like, it was just not a good concept as a whole. Like, the game they were trying to make, I don't think could have been good. Like, to be clear, they could have made a great Avengers game. But the specific game they were trying to make was kind of screwed from the start.
You want some of this?
It's not that bad. I mean, they're not, like, those are two completely different styles of games. And obviously not made by the same developers. Yo.
Oracle, I'm done.
This is so stupid. How do I have so much time saved? I'm not even playing that well. I'm just like... It's like tolerable. Can I turn off detective mode this time? Okay, cool.
And to be fair to the little scamp, she did an okay job. Let's call it a B+.
Now we're still only like halfway through the run, so don't get too excited. But as we can clearly see, I have some potential to improve in this category.
residents of Joker Asylum. Some of our crazy, I guess, have crashed the party early. When I say crazy, I mean real psycho.
Oh, he means real psycho. Not like, you know, typical psycho. I don't know where I was going with that. Just felt like saying words was a good idea, but usually when you think saying words is a good idea, it's not. Whoa, okay.
Crave the kind and powerful body only I can give you. A body literally throbbing with the power of a god?
So best case scenario, those guys are clueless, and you're free to just run out like so.
And I, Joe, Lord Arkham Asylum.
Nope, that ain't it.
Never again be embarrassed to fight an idiot vigilante. No longer have trouble opening cans. And you know
Of the Resi games, I have no idea what that means.
I should pick up Harley Quinn's trail. I can't waste any time in finding the Titan production plant.
Resident Evil. Okay, that's the first time I've ever seen that short form before. I tried to play Resident Evil 4 for like an hour, and that's about it. I don't really play horror games in general. Not my kind of thing.
Stop, please! I'm not important. I can't help you. You're lucky the boss don't want you hurt too bad. Said something about you being a perfect bait. Don't get it. You're
Low-key a horror game? Sure. It's a horror game in reverse though, where you're the horror. So it's like totally different.
Well, aren't you the persistent one? That's always one step ahead. It won't be long before I have an army of... Just imagine me being carried through...
I need to find a way through this mess.
Bit grittier than a 60s Batman game would be? A little bit, yeah. Just a little. Arkham Scarecrow. I mean, having, like, scary sections does not mean it's a horror game. It just means it's a game that has horror elements at various points. But, like, I don't, you know, I don't play this game because I like the spooky parts. I play this game because I like being the Batman. Favorite Marvel villain and hero. Okay, so favorite Marvel villain, definitely one of the evil ones. Yeah, those ones are pretty good. Favorite Marvel hero is Donatello of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wrong universe. Oh, is it? Okay, Mike Tyson. No, that's a bad answer.
Did you forget about my little alarm, man? Shame on you!
Come on, James. There's another good basketball player these days, right? I forget his name. I should know because he was like on the Canadian team that won. But I don't know. Whoop. Okay, I don't know how I got turned around there, but whatever. Anyway, I picked that guy. That's my favorite Marvel superhero. Our villain is Bubbles Del Fuego. Dude, I think that might be a spoiler for the upcoming Doctor Strange movie. I knew Bubbles was gonna be in it. I didn't know he was gonna be a villain, though. I don't know why I picked Doctor Strange, but that's what we're going with. These turtles are so stupid. Kind of, yeah. I mean, like, you know, it's great and all, but it's pretty silly. Favorite DC villain and hero. My favorite DC villain is this Titan right here. This one. Favorite hero, take one guess. Actually, no, I have a real answer for that one. Booster Gold, if he counts as a hero. I mean, of course he does, but, you know. Razor is also a very good answer for villain. One of the most iconic characters in the entire franchise. In the entire multiverse, I would even say.
Oracle.
Alright, I need one of those deep philosophical questions real quick.
I'm going to need something to get over this ravine.
Because it's time for loud. Wait, did someone say, does Alfred count as a hero? I mean, definitely Alfred counts as a hero because he's part of the Bat family, you know? And, like, without the Bat family, you don't really have Batman. I guess it's more of a question of if the supporting cast counts as heroes, and I would say yes. Yes, the supporting cast does count as heroes. Holy fuck, talking about this sucks. I bet on the wrong topic. I'm just trying to, like, speak for 2 minutes, and I can't even come up with anything. Isn't Red Hood technically part of the Bat family? He's a bitch. Yes. To both the question and the statement after it. I don't know. Yo, gold. Look at that. Do I read any comics? Not really anymore. I used to. It's not that I, like, wouldn't. It's just been preoccupied with a lot of other stuff over the last couple years. No mention of Bathound in these games. That's a very good point. Instead of the Batwing coming in to give you the line launcher, it should just be Bathound. He should just, like, dive through a window and, like, charge in. And you, like, pet him and grab the line launcher off of his, like, little backpack of gear. And even if he was barking, it would probably only be a tenth as loud as the plane, so that would be a win from me. Make a command for it? Oh god. Yeah, that won't get spammed at all.
What's he doing? We found the way.
He's somehow piloting it? Oh my god, that's it. Because Bathound is a very good boy, so he knows how to fly the plane. Not only, I guess, but meh, it's fine.
He's got the formula.
Hasn't Batman ever come across King Shark? Surely he has. For the super dog. Also a good boy, but I gotta go with Bathound. Personally.
Shall I give her a...
That pod appears to contain similar spores to the ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year. They're deadly.
Yeah, I mean, comics have been around for, like, several decades. Several decades, huh? That's how you describe the length of time. What, like, going on 90 years? Batman's been around? So, like, every superhero has fought every other supervillain at this point. Asylum, no major skips, worth running. Genuine question. Yes, I like this category. Like, unironically. It's still, like, glitchless effectively, so if you hate glitchless, it probably won't change your mind, but I enjoy this category. Ace's Bowl is in Bruce's office in Wayne Enterprises. Oh, really? I will have to go look for that later. And by later, I mean forget about it for the next 6 months. And then, like, hopefully someone points it out sometime when I'm doing a night run someday. And then I don't look at it because it would, like, take time to go over there.
Oh, God. I lost him. What the? We've got to get behind him.
What? Uh-oh. Alright. I think the plan here is just to whack him. This was not a good plan. Series is saved. That's all it took. Just one reference to Ace the Bat Hound existing. I am definitely gonna die here, by the way. No pressure. Alright, cool. We did it. Everything's fine. Whatever, the game's just gonna crash in 2 seconds and I'm gonna reset anyway, so no big deal. Fun fact. I don't know if this is fast, but I saw someone do this in like their first run and was very interested. You can just kind of drop down there.
Did anyone catch the game last night?
Sounds fake. What, 2039? It's because of Blade Runner 2039.
You were right, Mr. J. Classic martyr case with delusions of grandeur. Cuckoo.
Maybe we'll make it 2039. I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic about it, personally.
If you have any questions, please visit us at www.
Dear God, John. Oh my God. Okay.
Shut up.
Keep those mouths shut.
Batman, can you hear me? They're taking us outside.
He don't look so big and scary now, does he, Mr. J?
Help us, please.
Save us, please.
Just got to check your prisoner, dear.
Whatever. Just be quiet. He's not looking too good.
No, he's not. We really should feel sorry for him. He never fully got over his parents' death. It left him quite insane. What is going on inside your head, Wayne? He's gone. Just a twisted shell of a man.
Cut me free!
He's all yours, Joker.
Apparently I still have email notifications for my alt account when people follow it, and someone found it. Very interesting.
Let's start the party.
Oh shit. I didn't have my middle stick ready. Oh well. always laugh at you? Oh no. They're not laughing at you, John. They're laughing with you.
When he outlined his vision of a hospital dedicated to ensuring inmates remain loopy for as long as possible, I thought he was wacky. But he held me down, and Razor got a new smile onto my face. I decided he had a...
My favorite YouTuber, I don't count. Well, if you're gonna rule out my favorite one, then why'd you even bother asking me?
Recent successes with Bruce Wayne, a classic case of split personality if I ever saw it.
I'm kind of joking. Who would be my favorite? I don't know if I can really pick one. There's so many good YouTubers, and like I don't really like have one that I always watch no matter what. I kind of just like jump between different people.
Our new patients ward is manned by Waylon Jones. I'm assured that he's cured almost...
What's the channel I really like right now? It's called Stuff Made Here. I think that's the right channel. Oh god, I may have fucked this up. Okay, we're good. YouTube rabbit holes. I don't really fall into too many rabbit holes. Not on purpose, anyway. Sometimes I, like, fall asleep when YouTube's running, and, like, autoplay just does what autoplay does, but I'm not, like, actually watching any of those videos, so it doesn't really count. I'm too busy to just, like, actually watch random videos for no reason.
Fighting back. Good. It can only weaken your resolve.
Axsmith. I don't think you understand my skill set. If you think I would fit in there.
How much more do you think you can get? Does it scare you?
Gross. Whatever, it's fine. Come on, come on. What? How are you still... How do you exist? You suck.
How are you doing this? You've ingested enough toxins to drive 10 men insane. What?
First, I should probably link the FAQ somewhere, like other than just the chat command. Like in my about section or something.
You need us as
I guess.
we need you. And to prove it, I'll flood the catacombs with enough fear gas to break the minds of everyone for 100 years.
Oh. Where am I gonna grind for World Reckon next? Let's just do this one first. Before we immediately jump to the next one. Okay. Like, I literally just started doing this one today. I'm not too worried about which one happens next.
So why is Scarecrow going down there? He's here! That guy freaked me out. Shit, me too. What's going down here, Ranger? I thought let him walk.
Alright, we're losing a bunch of time here. Jeez. No, I did not hear that, Brandon. That's unfortunate. Everyone in chat work together, construct an engine from scratch. Eventually, maybe. But I mean...
These floating platforms will support me, but will also send sound waves through the water, giving away my position.
How long would it take?
Move as slowly as possible. These spores don't contain enough of the antivenom mold.
Yeah, the pre-made physics was like 90% of our problems. There actually were a lot of problems with that engine, but you wouldn't know it until you started messing around with it. That jump was not really what I wanted. I am grateful that it did not kill me. He's gonna pop out. Why didn't he pop out? There he is. That works. It wouldn't for this game. I mean, like, it would give you a number, but it would be the wrong number. It's only really set up for the city values. Okay. I know you don't have to do that, but I don't trust this game to behave correctly. I'm doing alright. Just, yeah. It's pretty typical right now. Not too much to say. Alright, looks like we will not be resetting at Croc today. Or in this specific run.
I've got enough spores. I need to get back to the Batcave and formulate the antidote.
Oh, I get it. You've activated a sonar beacon down there. Clever.
Oracle, I'm getting out of here.
What about Croc?
He won't be a problem.
Won't be a problem. I never bought this. Most Rockstar games are tedious. Are they? I can't say I've actually played many Rockstar games in general.
My caves will be your tomb.
Rip Croc. The grind? What grind? Are you talking about the multiplayer? If so, that's like a totally different thing. But like the single player is not grindy at all.
I've seen worse.
Sick. Finally get the Arkham Underworld game we always deserved. Hell yeah, dude. If they ever do make a proper Batman game ever again, whoops, it would be pretty sick to work at the company that makes that, but getting in on stuff like that's tricky because you have to know it exists before anyone else does. Croc falls for that trick every time. I mean, would you? Probably. I would. I mean, it looks like Batman's cornered. Like, what are you gonna do, not chase him? Most times you talk about multiplayer. Okay. Well, I don't, so... he's talking about a game I made in college called Splinter Gear that he somehow managed to find online. Yo, thanks for literally walking into that one, guys. Appreciate it. Perfect. I love it.
Batman, I've been running a simulation of the damage Ivy's plants will do if they reach Gotham.
They won't get that far. My antidote will stop them and Ivy.
I hope you're right. I'm here if you need me.
Oracle, we've got another problem.
What now? Two-Face? Riddler? Some kind of...
Oh yeah, whoops. This is not optimal. I'm supposed to
I'm at the main sewer.
take the line launch from there.
Appears to be polluted with Titan.
I remember now.
What's he doing now?
I'll look into it.
The Titan water seems to be corrosive, but it shouldn't trouble the suit. What have you found out?
I'm not sure you're ready for this.
No, but go ahead.
Joker's pumping all the waste product from the Titan process into that chamber. It acts as a kind of natural storage tank. Once it's full, according to the plans I have on file, there are 3 control rooms. The first is directly above you. Normally, it's safe, but...
I'll shut them all down.
What will happen if this Titan stuff reaches Gotham?
It won't reach Gotham.
Effect. The green water does have effect, just not the suit, as he said. The suit can handle it. Reaches Gotham. Not on my watch. What am I doing? This is not how you do this. Thanks for working, though. So that was a slow counter animation. Is left first even optimal? I have no idea. Should probably watch Pepsi's run again.
Then what? Held him upside down and beat the crap out of him.
He's making you look stupid. It's hard to do, but it is not why I put you down there. He's trying to shut down the power.
Batclaw's best gadget in the series. If the wreck was not so broken in City, I would completely agree with you. From a casual perspective, yes.
I said stop, but you let him through. Try harder, or I'll
Yeah, that makes sense, Deacon. Fine. See ya. No, it was not in Origins. Now, one thing I'm not looking forward to in grinding this category is that you kind of have to get fast elevator to get a good time. And fast elevator is kind of hard. Which is odd. Why was that odd? They did pick like the best voice actors for these games, so it makes sense that they would get those same voice actors again for Lego. That's not good. Yeah, no. Faster elevator. The fast way is to, before this group of guys comes out, pull down the wall with the Ultra Bat Claw. But doing that's really hard. I've only done it like maybe 2 or 3 times ever, and they weren't in runs. If there's something faster than that, I don't know about it. Sniper Lego. I mean, I don't know, dude. The Lego Batman 2 is the first game they did any voice acting for, so. The way you tip your odds in the favor is by doing it right. There is a bit of RNG to it, especially in, well, no, yeah, there's a bit of RNG to it. Yeah, 90% you just skip all this, which is great. Damn, I like basically tied that. I was half a second off, but close enough. Split's hard to improve on.
Ivy's getting stronger.
So yeah, having to like actually do that is not something I'm looking forward to, but just practice the hell out of it. One day we'll get lucky, I guess.
This island, what
Can you fast elevator on hard? Hell no. You can't do the Titan fights with the explosive gel like that. It just doesn't work.
Know your every move. You and your kind are arrogant enough to think you can destroy us. You will fail, and we will become the most powerful force on the planet. You will pay, Batman, for hurting my babies.
Oh, God. Does she ever stop going on about those plans of hers?
When I finish with...
Yes, I've played all the Lego Batman games. I don't really care enough to have a favorite one, to be completely honest with you. You should read the FAQ. You might,
babies are growing, Batman.
learn something. Can you fucking do this? Dear God, this is not a hard strat. Forget it. Learn it later. Because clearly I don't remember how to do it.
More food.
This is not optimal. You grapple up to that platform, then line launch across here. I know this, but I still do it wrong.
What's keeping you, Batman? No one can resist poison ivy.
That one could have been solved by a monkey. But good job, nevertheless.
I've got myself a little security, Batman.
A challenge completed. Can you do more?
Yeah, the animations in this game are really sluggish.
I am stronger than you.
Let's try this once. Oh, I got it. Nice. I don't know if mashing, like double mashing there, matters. Okay, that time I made the mistake of not having the right battering equipped.
I will.
Nice. Gross, but it's fine.
Don't do it, Batman!
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You saved me from the evil bat. You cannot beat Mother Nature, but you can.
Nice. It's a pretty good fight, actually. More crits would have been better, of course, but I've seen worse. Hey, Manch. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, world record's pretty good in this. It's gonna be a little bit of a road. It's not like I'm gonna just do a couple runs and get it right away or anything. But like I said, we'll get there.
You're gonna bleed.
That's not a thing.
Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night.
Hey, Colonel Chip. Thank you for the good luck.
You've not been looking forward to it. I know I have. Surprise! Everyone always said I should be in television. You don't want to miss this.
Dude, imagine if, like, my webcam thing in the corner, I just, like, pushed it up to reveal the real me, which is just a chicken nugget, obviously.
7654.
The most boring category in any Batman game? Probably one of the boring ones. I don't know, I think every category has, like, some appeal. Alright, so if you guys could just... That's the other thing, I have to do this Titan fight properly. I've, like, never done this fight properly, because the strat seems really stupid. Yeah. Alright, well. Come on, hit him before he hits you. Okay. Not okay, not okay. Hit him before he hits you. Okay. Dude, I swear to God. Oh, that's rude. That's also very rude. If you could just charge over here. Perfect, thank you. Not taking a year to do that. Ideally, you do gel strats to take out both the Titans, along with just like ultra bat clawing people along the way.
I've seen worse.
But that's really hard. I don't really know how to do it. I'll have to learn it.
Let's get ready to tango! You'll lose, and everyone will see. Excuse me, Bats. In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you. Mind your head, Bats. How was that round? Get off Can I get out of this? Give me a dead shot, Bats. You ready for this, Bats? I'm out, Bats, my people. Give them a kicking for me, boys. Here it comes.
Not good. Oh, gross. Gross, gross, gross. That was worth it.
Jack Ryder's chopper I see. What are you doing? You'll die for this, Bats! Bring it on!
This This is a little slow, this Joker fight.
Make me laugh. Back in a second. Come in, boys. Knock him about a bit. Look out! Mind your head back. I think that was my drop.
Okay. Not that bad, actually.
This won't stop me.
Cool. Very cool.
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, Bats.
All right.
I'm actually going to win.
Finally, that 3-year-old run is done. Actually, might be closer to 4 years. Eh. It was like February 2018. Or January 2018, rather. So, yeah, this is real. This is a real PB.